Greetings, YouTube. Danny Staten here on the Daily Damn Blog. You know I love saying that. I'm back with what Dave Sunstorm and Thrash Pondo Puns and Pat McCormick might call the good stuff, but I don't really know. It's a WWE Superstars comic book from 2014. It's number 3 of 4. It's got Bray Wyatt on the cover. You know, he passed away recently, so this is going to be kind of a tribute to Bray Wyatt and the Wyatt family. It goes back in the past, and on the front cover, it's got the returning Randy Orton and John Cena tied up, but that's not exactly the way it goes in the comic book. Hey, let me show you something real quick. So in the back of this comic book right here, in the back of it, they got a little list of the people who's in the comic book. And I want you to check out, it's got Alberto Di Ria, Captain Christian, you know Captain Christian. Now look how Captain Christian looks. And that's the guy who's in AEW now. It's got Ryback in it. It's got CM Punk. And pay real close attention to how this Titan CM Punk looks in this comic book. He looks nothing like what he looks like now. You got the Brothers of Destruction, the Wyatt family, the Authority, the Shield, Paul Heyman, Brock Lesnar, Kurt Axel. If I don't get these guys right in the book, you'll know what's up. It's got the Big Show. It's even got little Hornswoggle in it, the Great Khali, Rey Mysterio. Oh, wow. So now you know what all the goofs in this comic books look like. I guess it's time to take a look inside. Hey, check this out. It gives you a little backstory just to help you out. In the last episode, we find Randy Orton has been captured. No, wait a minute. John Cena has been captured. And Randy Orton has just discovered him handcuffed. And I guess he's going to get captured too. Yep, he's been captured by the Wyatt family. Apparently, the Wyatt family stole $10 million. Well, I need to read stuff before I start more often, don't I? Hey, AJ Lee kidnapped CM Punk. Later on, they got married. You got to remember, this is before any of that kind of happened. And that's a look at the inside front cover of people you can blame for the way this comic book looks. I feel like there ought to be some funky music playing in a dark studio with some little firefly lights coming down as we see the Wyatt family give a big long explanation for what's going on here. And in the first, full, dismal, dank, bright, shiny panels brought to you by the Daily Damn Blog. Apparently, Cena and CM Punk have been captured. That's right, they've been captured by the Wyatt family. They're tied. They're tied to a chair, but Cena ain't having that. He flings it, he flungs it, he breaks it apart, and they hit the floor with a thud. Are you okay, Punk? And Punk says, you can go to hell, Cena. Oh, my goodness. In comes the Wyatt family. In comes the Wyatt family, and they quickly disappear as security guards. I guess a big boss man's going to take care of it. Rush in and start beating the crap out of everybody. That's right. Armed security in the house. It's Christian Cage and his guys dressed like security. Hey, they brought Hornswoggle and the Great Khali with them. It's going to be a crash. It's going to be a bash. When did Khali and Hornswoggle show up just to attack people? So in this mishmash of superstars, they just going to throw wrestlers in wherever they can. Little tiny Hornswoggle and the Great Khali taking out security. Randy Orton and CM Punk face to face as they get into a little wrestling and rolling, but Rey Mysterio breaks it up as Cactus Jack peeks around the... What the hell? Cactus Jack peeking around the corner. Kane come in to talk to Big Show. I guess this is going on back over to the side. All of a sudden, there's another fight breaks out between Big Show, Kane, and Roman Reigns shows up and shoots a spear on somebody out of nowhere. Oh my God, this is getting out of control. So apparently this piece of crap comic book is just going to be one long, mindless fight. That's right, that's this fight. And CM Punk and Cena's not getting along. They're trying to. Look, they're going to put their handshake of power together. There's more fighting, and more fighting goes on. Bray Wyatt went flying to the side and during this melee. Well, Alberto Di Ria, he's in charge of the bad guys. He's got some ballerina twins sitting by. What are them twins' names? Ballerina twins? Barbie twins? Who are the twins? I can't remember. Bella twins. That was the Bella twins standing guard over here. Oh, my God. Alberto Di Ria says, let's go check on the hostages, and him and Christian Cage is on the lookout because he's the guard in charge after the big melee's over. Alberto and the Bellas go down to check on the prisoners. Yes. Looks like the prisoner has escaped. Can you guess who the prisoner was? Yeah, that's right. The prisoner's this shaggy-ass Daniel Bryan-looking character over here. Looks like he ought to have a belt made of hemp, as AJ Lee has done helped him escape. And this guy, whoever that guy is, helped him escape. So they going on down the road having a conversation. AJ's looking for CM Punk, and she wants Daniel Bryan to give her a hand. I hate this comic book with a purple passion, by the way. This comic book just makes no freaking sense whatsoever. It's a WWE comic book that somebody ought to, I don't know. I could have been done a lot better as CM Punk and John Cena are headed out to the desert. They're dying because they've escaped into the desert and they're sweating to death. But luckily, here comes the bad guys in a red-hot Mustang. They chase them down, hope they got some water, but another beach-going fight's gonna ensue. As the Bray Wyatt family goes one-on-one with John Cena and CM Punk in a desert full of cactus. Oh, what a crappy, crappy story. So in full panels, brought to you by the Daily Damn Blog. I cry. I find myself wishing this comic book was full of commercials. I find myself about to take a break. And I guess this is a good time to tell everybody to check out Pat McCormick on the Golden Rage of TV. You can find him here on YouTube, as well as my good stuff brother, Dave Sunstorm. Be sure to check out Dave Sunstorm here on YouTube. His incredibly cool brother, Steven Sunstorm. You can find him on YouTube, too. And my main man, Thrash Pondo Puns. You can find him on YouTube. And since I'm doing wrestling stuff, I guess I got to shout out Matt Troyce, Keto and Wrestling. That's where you can find me on Mondays and Fridays, usually checking out the wrestling live stream. I especially like pay-per-views. And be sure to check out Matt Troyce, Keto and Wrestling. He's the only live stream that actually gives really cool prizes away. Yeah, that's right. You can win stuff over there. So in full panels, brought to you by the Daily Damn Blog. Back to this dismal nightmare. Ah! Oh, that sucked. Ugh. Anyway, Orton and Punk managed to take out the Wyatt family in the desert. They hot-wired a car, they get the car rolling, and they're headed back to wherever the heck everything else was going on before they got took to the desert and dumped. Yeah, or they escaped, or whatever the blue heck's happening. Big Show and Kylie's having a standoff over to the wrestling event tonight as Christian Cage watches on. Kane peeking through the background. Cena's car run out of gas, but Cena's headed that way. He's stalking down the highway, and I love this part. They won't see him coming, and there's a list of all the wrestlers coming up in the next scene. Anyway, AJ Lee done showed up with Brian Danielson, whatever his damn name is. Yes, guy. He's questioning Christian Cage in the Big Show about the whereabouts of CM Punk. Everybody's looking for Punk. AJ want to find Punk. Christian, you know where Punk is. Talk, boy. Talk. You know about the only art in this book I really like is this AJ Lee art. I give credit where credit's due. They make AJ look pretty damn good. And Christian Cage looks a lot like Christian Cage. Don't you agree? Daniel Bryan looking shaggy and scruffy, but he looks more like Johnny Boots with a beard than he does Daniel Bryan. Anyway, they all talking about CM Punk. They're all trying to track him down. And by the way, AJ's the one stole that $10 million. Just saying. Anyway, Triple H, Stephanie, and Vince are having a meeting. They're wondering what's up. They're trying to get that $10 million back. And now, as we prepare to go into comic book number 4, Vince McMahon says, you know what? It's time! It's time to play the game. That's right. The game's going to get played now, bye. And we'll have to wait till part 4 comes out to find out what happens next in this dismal piece of beep. Yeah, I said it. Anyway, next episode, Rise of the Undertaker, and he don't make mistakes. I buried him. I don't like these comic books. They're shiny. They're glossy. They look like, I don't know, they made in the future or something. I like the old comic book look. Anyway, welcome to Titan City. You get the story. The story of what we just saw, and I'm not going to recap it all. $10 million gets stole. John Cena's on the case. Randy Orton wants to find that money, too. And then we get all that little backstory stuff I showed you at the beginning on who all these stupid-looking characters was. CM Punk does not look like CM Punk. I'll say Christian Ryback. They kind of look like that, even though I thought that might have been Stone Cold for a minute till I got to the back of the book the first time I looked through it. You got the Authority and the Wyatt family and the Brothers of Destruction. They did a real good job on Paul Heyman. You know what? I didn't see Paul Heyman in this comic book, did you? Anyway, there goes the Big Show and Hornswoggle Khali and Rey Mysterio. And it's time to pass go. I bet damn we found Wrestling Monopoly. Anybody ever hear of Wrestling Monopoly? I never heard of Wrestling Monopoly. Look, you got little belts and stuff and little WWE logos in the briefcase. Hey, it's so cool. I bet I know a lot of goofs that's going to order Wrestling Monopoly. And we get whatever in the blue hell this is for WWE Network. If you can read it through that shiny, glossy crap, go for it. I'm not going to spend too much time with this. It's not impressing me. Hey, check this out. It's the Undertaker resin statue. That's right. This incredible THC-infused Undertaker statue is made 110% of resin. You can take off little pieces of Undertaker and smoke him away. Not, okay, that was a bad joke. Anyway, do you get Superstars fan mail to the WWE? You can see all this crap where somebody wrote Mick Foley a letter or something. Oh my God, I don't care for that. I keep forgetting this comic book's for 2014. All this stuff's really old, right? It's on sale now in 2013 edition of the WWE trading card set. Because it's 2014, it's on sale now. And look at these really cool magazines you could have had back in the day, but I wished I had a copy of that one. Got Punk. Daniels, it looks like it was made for this comic book, don't it? That you gotta admit though, come on guys. That's cool. What the heck? Oh, and check out this incredibly cool back cover. Now that's a collector's something with Bray Wyatt passing away. You get the really cool Bray Wyatt poster on the back of this really cool comic book from WWE. It's number 3 from 2014. It's WWE Superstars with the Bray Wyatt cover. I love it. I love the cover. I can't wait to hang it on the wall. The comic book sucks. The story sucks. The art sucks. But the cover's cool, right, guys? Until next time, I'm sorry. From now to January or so, I'm just going to do stuff like this. I'm not going to do too many monster things for Christmas. You know what I'm saying? So we'll do something nice and chilled back for a few weeks, and then we'll get back into monsters and creepy stuff sometime after Valentine's Day, I guess. Until next time, this is Danny Staten on the Daily Dan blog, taking a look at a comic book today. Going all wrestling. Be sure to check out my friend Matt Troisi, Keto and Wrestling. He's the big sponsor of today's wrestling comic book review. And until next time, this is Danny Staten. Blog over, dudes!